Wavy, let's go. Wait, how much? Oh no, bro!
Let's from the camera. Let's from the camera.
Are you ready?
Oh yeah. All right, we're good. All right, cool.
All right,
here we go.
Hey, welcome back to Mark Prep.
Yes, sir.
Episode 2. We got John.
Yes, sir.
What do you represent over there?
You got your registered nurse over here. Over there, you got my man's Diego. You're registered technologist in radiography and vascular interventions. Yeah,
Damn right.
They thought I couldn't say it. X-ray tech for short.
For short.
Or IR tech. So today, we're getting in our second overall episode.
Yes.
It's been a long time coming. We finally made it to episode number 2. But first, if you haven't already, check out our YouTube channel. We have 2 other episodes out. We have our intro.
Yes.
We have our intro, quick little half hour, just talking shop. Hey, what are we about? What are we about in Mark Prep? Like, step into our break room, right?
The culture.
You got our first actual episode where we just like jump into it with our crazy stories. Our COVID Chronicles. We have a little series, and that's the first episode there. And then you can also find us on Instagram at Mark Prep Pod.
Yes, sir.
You could also see our reels, or like our fire
highlights.
clips, our highlights, if you will. Find our YouTube shorts. And if you want to venture over to TikTok, we're also going to try to get a TikTok page out, but it looks like the baddies already found out Diego
Yeah, bro.
has a TikTok for the clips.
Shout out to the self-esteem boosters.
There you go,
I'll put some clips on my TikTok just to see what it will be about.
And they are absolutely not bots. They are absolutely not bots, bro. They are real people.
Yeah,
he swears
bro.
they're real people, bro.
You know, you got to create your own happiness sometimes. So, you know, I got the most attractive robots and the best AI liking my video, so it feels good. Shout out to my robotic Latinas.
Shout out to my robotic X-ray techs.
Yeah, man, I felt good. So just keep out giving us support. It means
man,
a lot.
show us love, man. Like, comment, subscribe.
Please.
We swear our videos are authentic. It's a real like little window into like what we're about as healthcare workers in this era. You know what I mean? Like working in hospitals, and just like when we sit down in the break room, just like the vibes that we bring it here. So pull up a chair and but this episode we're gonna touch on a couple different things, right?
We're gonna get them hip. We're gonna get them hip.
So so this weekend, NFL Conference Championship weekend, right?
Conference finals.
You got our I think first game tomorrow is Broncos hosting the Patriots for the AFC. And then you got the Seahawks hosting the Rams for the NFC. And we got a little reaction out of the Seahawks.
Bro.
Seattle Seahawks.
You see the Packer attire and the hats, bro. It's always and forever. Sorry, I gotta use strong language. But fuck the Seahawks, bruh. I hope it rains every day. I could go into more darker humor, but I'm gonna dial it back. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
That sounds like a whole nother pod right
there.
Yeah,
I just can't. The jokes that I want to say, man, it's gonna cause too much red flags on our content. So I'm not gonna do it.
So we just started. We got to ease them into our toxicity.
Yes, dude.
When it comes to sports, you know what I mean?
Damn refs and the Seahawks.
So we'll get into that, right? Conference Championship weekend, huh? And just because of the timing of this episode, we'll give a little preview, a prediction of our picks out of the Conference Championship weekend into the Super Bowl, and we'll give our picks for that too. And then we'll also get into a little bit of fitness, right? Because football relates to us in different ways. Like my man's over here play football.
Shout out to defensive linemen worldwide, my fast, strong, big backs.
Right. So, and fitness is a huge part of that, right?
Absolutely,
huge part of that. Absolutely. You have your fitness routine with football, and when you're in healthcare, it kind of like comes back to us. Just being on our feet all day, working with patients, moving from here to there, everywhere. But, brother, I got to talk to you about just how freaking cold it is outside.
Oh, yeah, bro. Just
dog.
Waking up nowadays.
Dog. Woo. Bro, when I woke up this morning, well, first of all, this is just a quick little something. The last 3 days, just a little summary of how winter time is in the DMV.
Yeah, let people know. People don't know about DMV winter, bro. Talk to us, bro. Talk to us. So, especially come from Tennessee, talk to us, bro. How did it hit you?
Here's the thing. In Tennessee, you do have like some fluctuations in your temperatures, right? Like the climate, some random weather changes. But in the DMV, bro, it's just like way more extreme. I swear. So like just to paint a picture, on Thursday. high of 50, a little bit of sun, a little bit of wind.
Yeah.
Friday, yesterday, high of 45, a little bit of wind. Low 20 something. Bro, I woke up this morning at like 8 a.m. Like my wife had to go to work. She's like, yo, babe, peep the weather. The real feel is -2. Actual temp was like 10 this morning. And if y'all, for those who live in the DMV, well, I mean, really on this side of the U.S., right?
Yeah.
We all know about the snowmageddon, the snowpocalypse coming to town, right?
The blizzards.
Grocery store shelves are freaking empty. Liquor store shelves are freaking
No
empty.
toilet paper, bro. Again.
Bro, like,
What is up with this, bro?
yo, I went to Total Wine. Hey, shout out to Total Wine. It's a DMV gem. Total Wine and More.
Absolutely, bro.
So I stopped there because my wife, of course, was like, yo, pick up some wine for this weekend because, might be a little snowed in, Sunday and Monday. Might get a little, we just got to get a little cozy, a little sippy sip, sippy sip, get under the blanket and just a little glass of wine, right? So I get in there and when you go up to a store, it's freaking busy.
Yeah.
When you look at the freaking parking lot.
Absolutely, bro.
And the parking lot is
biggest preview.
Freaking packed. Like cars are just waiting for other cars to come out. You got people walk in and whatever. So I go in there. So of course you got long lines. I got a couple bottles of wine. The ones that she wanted, big dub, because I was afraid like some stuff was out of stock.
Yeah.
And then I got some Celsius for us. Then I head over here.
God forbid there's a snowstorm, you don't get the right wine.
Oh, so Alex said, God forbid there's a snowstorm. And then by the time you look at the wine, or your wife does, and she says, this is the wrong one. There's nothing you could do except accept your defeat.
Exactly.
And then whatever she says after that, you just take it.
Yeah, man.
Just
Big L right there.
Oh, God.
She'll drink it.
She'll still pour the glass of wine just to give me
Might
that
drive
look, bro.
back.
Right. What am I supposed to do? Go to 7-Eleven, bro? Nah, man. But yeah, so that's kind of like what we're gonna get into. But speaking of football, you want to give your predictions for championship weekend?
Well,
let's start with Patriots at Broncos because that's the first one tomorrow.
Well, I'm a man of math, and I played football, so I know the impact of losing your quarterback can do. But then again, it's a professional league, so Q2 could be ready.
Right.
But mathematically, since they don't have their true leader out there, I'm gonna say New England got some leverage. But anything can happen, right? Because since he's a second quarterback, then not too much film on him, so he could pull a surprise if he comes correct. So it'll still be a good game to watch. But I'm going New England, just from a math standpoint. They got some leverage.
You got a score?
I'm saying it's gonna be at least 21. I'm feeling 21-14.
21-14 Patriots.
Yes, Patriots. A little competitive.
Okay. How about Seahawks hosting the Rams? Sorry. How about that other team hosting the Rams?
Bruh.
The line just moved. Now it's 3.5 favorites instead of 4.5.
For the Patriots and
wow.
Broncos? Oh, okay. So when I give my predictions, I'm gonna get into that because I just have a feeling. I got a feeling, but go ahead. Seahawks versus Rams.
It's gonna be Rams 48-0, bro.
Fuck the Seahawks.
Fuck the Seahawks, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro, I will never ever like that team, bro, for what they did to the Packers. It's just
any Packers fans out there.
Too much trauma.
I'm sure y'all share the same sentiment as Diego because just like the 2010s, when you had the Packers up here, the Seahawks up here, a lot of heartbreak for my boy. So,
telling you, bro, there's only so many things where I'll stand up to watch because I'm a big man. I like to sit down and enjoy my television. But those games, I'm standing up, not eating, hands are sweaty. I'm screaming at the TV, bro. And all they're thinking, oh, it's an interception. We got it. No, touchdown. I'm just like, like, bro, my mom got scared on the shit I was screaming, bro. She was like, what the fuck going on, Diego? You okay?
The fucking Seahawks.
Yeah, bro, the fucking Seahawks. Then I go to school, and everybody on my football team remind me, oh, did you watch the game, Diego? Did you see what happened to your Packers? I'm like, hey, fuck you, buddy. Yeah. Want to put some football pads on, do some Oklahomas, bro? Like, fuck, man.
Oh, God. So, how about the score for that game? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen on that one?
The Seahawks game?
Yeah.
Bro, 48-0, bro.
48-0. You're going with that.
Rams.
Locking it in?
I'm manifesting it.
Okay, so you're saying Patriots are going to win and Rams are going to win. So who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl between them?
Rams.
Rams. Okay, you got a score for that one?
If it goes to Super Bowl, it's going to be a tight game. Good defense. I'm going to go 21-17.
21-17. Okay. So Patriots win or Rams win?
Rams win.
So Rams win the Super Bowl versus the Patriots, 21-17. Okay. All right.
Punching it in.
Okay. I think just because there has not been, if I can remember correctly, this playoff, there has not been a real upset yet.
That's true. That is true, bro. But yeah, no cap. This playoff run's a bit good watch. Good watch.
Oh, okay, so I'll say this first. The playoffs this season have been pretty freaking solid.
Yeah, man.
From wild card weekend all the way up until here, except for the the Patriots Texans game was kind of whack because, it was just like C.J. Stroud just turning the ball over like 5 times.
Yeah, he just choked.
And it was in the rain in New England. Unless you're a Patriots fan, that game was like, all right. Everything else, solid.
Yeah, man. Defenses are coming correct. Bro.
Oh yeah. Oh well. You look at the defenses for every team. The Broncos defense, one of the best. Their pass rush is like top of the league.
Yeah, man.
The Patriots defense is like top 5. They have been kind of underrated, their defense, because they kind of turned it up toward the second half of the season. Seahawks defense, overall best in the league. And the Rams defense are pretty freaking solid too. I think they're like
the way
top
they
10.
tackle,
Yes.
The fundamentals, they go for the strip when they know their second man's coming to help them. Like,
right.
Fucking trusting each other.
They're disciplined. They hit hard. They create turnovers. They're opportunistic. Like the defenses on all these teams are pretty freaking solid. But I think, hot take, I think Denver will hold their ground at home. Sean Payton will install a certain offense because Sean Payton's offense is real systematic, right? If you have even average quarterback play, you will most likely win. Well, your offense will most likely do well. It doesn't mean you're going to win just because your defense needs to do their part too. But I think Jarrett Stidham, just being that new QB who you don't have that much film on, will go in there, do what he has to do. I think the defense will do what it has to do. I think they'll harass Drake May.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that defensive line will get after him. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game like the way that Buffalo Denver was. I don't think it's either. I don't think it's going to be that high. I'm just going out on a limb, and I know New England is favored now. New England was favored. What was it?
What was it?
4.5 minus 4.5.
So right now they were at. So before they were at 4.5 favorites. Now they're
3.5. Okay.
Gotcha.
The under is 42.5.
42.5. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna pretend like I know what that means.
So both teams would score. So you would say both teams would score over 42.5 or less than 42.5.
Right. So what Alex was saying was when they set it over under, it's the total points combined between the two teams that are scored. So 42.5 means that they're drawing the line where you could bet that the total score between the two teams will be either adding up to below 42.5 or above 42.5 because they think that the game is going to be sort of close or not that high scoring. And because of that, the total points would add up to 4. So they think it's going to be around there.
So it's like a numerical way of saying it's going to be a defense run game versus an offense run game?
Sort of, kind of, yeah. So that's what they're expecting for that.
Just for the viewers, because the viewers don't know these things. We're well informed individuals in this aspect.
For our fellow ball knowers out there, like you'll know what I'm talking about. But for other people, like it's just like gambling has been so integrated into sports nowadays. Like you just hear about spread over under.
Can sports get any more American, bro?
I swear, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna say Denver's gonna win. I'm gonna say.
And also, speaking about this, do you guys feel low key? Do you know how Maryland got recently approved? They're gonna make a sphere.
Oh, I heard about that.
You think that might change the whole betting stuff?
You know what? You know what I think. Did they say that they're gonna put it next to the MGM thing?
That's the most logical place to put it.
They're gonna make like a miniature Vegas.
Yeah, exactly. East Coast Vegas.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that amount of money that they put into it, they could just put into something else.
It will remove online betting.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's gonna remove online betting entirely. just because, I mean, I'm sure you have people who live in Vegas who don't go to the Sphere and the casinos. Like, they still do, like, the online
But
betting.
it might make things different because I bet you a flight to Maryland's a lot cheaper than a flight to Vegas.
Oh, well, for us, a drive to freaking Oxon Hill or wherever the casino is, it's like super cheap instead of going to Vegas.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, like, but okay, let me get my score for that game. I'm gonna say
minus. So we're at minus 2.5 for Seahawks, plus 2.5. Well, favors 2.5 for Seahawks right now.
okay.
Over and under is 45.5.
Okay.
So we're saying fuck the Seahawks.
Right. Well, the Seahawks are the Seahawks are favored.
I know. I'm just talking shit. Fuck
Still
Seahawks
fuck
all
the
day,
Seahawks.
in every language,
fuck
in every
Seattle.
language, in Morse code and sign language. Fuck the Seahawks. All right.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Denver. I think Denver's gonna win 17-13. I think it's gonna be a defensive game. Now I could be totally wrong, just because J.K. Dobbins, the Denver running back, is out, but I just have a feeling that it's going to be one of those games. The Patriots have been riding a little bit of a high, number 2 seed.
Yeah.
They had their schedule, they got their wins, but I just have a feeling that not being at home in Mile High, Sean Payton, experienced coach, even in the playoffs,
Very experienced.
experience with offense, having subs when your quarterback goes down. I think that it's going to be a low-scoring affair just because both defenses are really, really good. Yeah. What did I say, 17-13?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 17-13.
Kept thinking you're going to say 17-38.
17-38.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, so then moving to the Seahawks, Rams.
Fuck the Seahawks. Excuse me.
I
Sorry.
got...
Fuck the Seahawks. I'm sorry. I got to clear my throat. Fuck the Seahawks. Whoa.
I'm sorry, bro. I have to go with the Seahawks because...
Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Just like, nah.
Well, actually, you know what? No. Wait. Man, I'm flipping back and forth. No. I'm going to say, I think just because the Rams themselves, that team, Matthew Stafford, Sean McVay together, they won a Super Bowl. They got a lot of playoff wins.
Exactly.
They do really well on the road. Obviously, we saw them go to Carolina, close game. They pulled it out. Chicago, they still managed to win.
That was a wild game.
It was a wild ass game, and then they go into Seattle. It's a divisional game. You cannot take that at face value. It goes pretty far when it comes to just how that matchup's going to work out between two divisional opponents because they're both in the NFC West.
Yeah. But
I'm gonna take
if you
the Rams,
put all
bro.
that together, John, if you put all what you just said together, that's how you spell fuck the Seahawks.
Yeah, all right. He's still on his hater.
Yeah, bro, I swear, bro, like forever and always, bro, like.
Okay. I'm gonna say
Fuck the
Rams.
Seahawks.
I'm gonna say Rams 24, Seahawks 20. I think Sam Darnold will do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but no shade to Sam Darnold, but I just don't think that Zach Charbonnet being out, their lead running back, and Kenneth Walker taking the bulk of the carries will help them offensively against the Rams defense to get them to win. So Rams versus Broncos in the Super Bowl. Ooh. And I got Broncos winning. So no, I got I got Rams. These Super Bowls recently have just been like pretty high scoring, so I feel like Rams will win 27-18. A lot of field goals for and a 2-point conversion here. A 2-point conversion and a lot of field goals for the Broncos in that game.
Yeah.
So substitute quarterback, second string, is taking them to the Super Bowl.
Yes. Not because of him. Alex wants me to double check. Alex wants me to double check and check my prediction that a second string who hasn't played in like almost a calendar year will lead the team to the win. I don't think it's going to be because of him. I think it will be because of the offensive system placed by Sean Payton, the head coach, and the performance of the defense.
It'll be Sean Payton versus Mike Vrabel in this game.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just have a feeling that Sean Payton at home, despite Bo Nix not playing, you don't have that much film on Jarrett Stidham, and just remembering how Mike Vrabel led teams play against other teams who they should beat because he was a head coach in Tennessee. I'm a Titans fan. Tighten up, bitch. They may not perform the way that we're expecting them to in this game. And I think Denver will pull out the victory. They will go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I just know it's going to be a good watch. I know I've been saying a lot of trash talk, but at the end of the day, we're about to witness some good football.
I think it'll be a good weekend of football.
And respect to the Chiefs and the Eagles.
Yeah.
Finally, we got some different teams.
Oh, yeah. Thank God. Thank God. I mean, listen, like, if your team is actually good and you keep going, then I respect it. But, man, it's really good to get, like, some fresh faces. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, it's really good to get that. So,
and there's some good football field. Like, Denver having home field. That's going to be crazy. Denver is a wild place to play ball at, bro.
I mean, you're, like, way up there, so the altitude.
And that's kind of low-key cool. Like, you're hooping in the mountains.
Yeah, bro. That's lit, in the elevation, fool.
You know what I mean? It's lit.
Okay, so that's our predictions. We'll see how correct we are. You know, by the time this episode comes out, championship weekend would have been completed, and it would have been right in time for the Super Bowl. So hopefully,
you know,
we'll see who's more correct.
Yeah, maybe Vegas might tune into us. You know, we got the numbers.
But somebody who knows about playing football. And when you play football, like, obviously you gotta, like, stay fit, right?
Yeah, dude. Fitness is like, even in NFL, like, they even tell you, even as if a lineman, you can't be that large. Like, there's a balance on being certified big back and being a good lineman. Like, you can't be too big and perform.
Like being athletic, right?
Exactly, because that's what we are. We're our athletes. We're just, a little heavier than most athletes, but we're athletic. Like, that's what my coach said when I played defensive lineman. We're going to be the fastest 10-yard sprinters.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do. In those 10 yards, explosiveness, raw power, get after it. So that's what you got to be.
Even though you're a little big, like, like a little heavy.
You can still be fast.
You still got to have some speed, right?
Yes. And there is some mechanics into how to run fast.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, I can run, not just my mouth. Like, I had at one point in my life.
For sure.
I ran fast. And the immigration wasn't chasing me.
I was big, but I had some movement.
You know what I mean? Like, I talk and I move fast. Okay. I did my shit, and I played for a decent high school football team. Seneca Valley.
Oh, shout out to Seneca.
Yeah, the Germantown football, baby. Screaming Eagles. It's a tough football program, especially when I got introduced to football. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
It was when Seneca Valley invested in actually having professional trainers come down.
Okay.
So I got a whole lot of first-time experiences.
Right.
It was my first time experiencing getting trained by actual medical professionals and being introduced to the game of football. So that was a beautiful combination. Learning a new sport and then being trained professionally was awesome. It was like a preview of being a college football player or a pro.
For sure, yeah.
They took it serious because we paid for it. Like, my mom was working an extra shift here and there just to cover the expenses of football because she knew how it made me stronger and it made me technically smarter because to stay on the football team, you got to have good grades.
For sure.
So that motivated me to actually learn how to write English better, listen to the teachers and shit. So I got some, got on
do your homework, turn it in on time, pass your tests.
Yeah, man. But when I failed some test scores, or I got those failed test scores, that was some motivation for hitting drills, bruh.
Okay.
And that's when I got my spot. Like, I will get mad and I'll be like, well, I'm going to take it out on hitting drills.
Yeah.
And I used to blow up my teammates, bro, just to blow off some steam. But then I'll transition that anger to the football games.
Yeah.
So that was a great time, man. But like I said, like, fitness is huge because you got to learn how to lift properly.
Right.
And that's what they taught me. And it was all free weights. And you have to go down to the fundamentals, just like being a defensive lineman. Like, you first got to know your footwork. Then you can learn how to pass rush. And then you can know how to play zone and, like, read defense and read offense and all that.
Yeah.
It comes down to fundamentals. So that's why I learned how to do bench with no weights, just the bar, because you got to get that down.
You got to get the form, right?
The form down, and then breathing. And that kind of comes into breathing when you're playing in the game too. Control your breathing. In between the snaps, you got to recover. So we're training how to breathe properly.
Right.
Like, don't put your...
There's a lot that goes into it, bro.
Yeah, man. And I love talking about it. Like, you see a lot of... Like, when you're playing outdoors, you see a bunch of kids putting their, like, hands on their knees and bending down. Like, we're trying not to do that because you're not doing...
Okay, yeah.
Oh my God, pause. Oh my God. Oh God. Hey, yo. Jesus, man.
You said the words.
I'm hit, but I'm not saying it in that regard.
You said the words.
I'm just an unk, bro. I'm going to get roasted. I don't care,
God.
bro. I'm an unk.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So we're trained to not do that pose.
Yeah.
We're supposed to stand upright.
Yeah.
Breathe deeply. Like,
Okay.
because you want to use your lungs. And then being hunched over. Oh my God, pause. Hey, yo. I'm just describing what I was going through, bro. My bad. I'm not adding the element of. Don't sound like you're the diddler.
Okay.
So I was getting trained on that aspect too, and that kind of introduced me to like a human anatomy. Like we gotta breathe, you gotta expand your lungs. They expand better when you're standing.
Mm-hmm.
So all that was big, and then two, hydration was big
time.
Big. I never drank water like that till I played football.
Yeah.
Just enduring the hard practices, you just fall in love with water.
Yep.
And that's what I love about it, man. It just trained you how to take care of your body. And if you take care of your body right, that bleeds into taking care of your mind.
Yep.
And it goes hand in hand for sports and life.
Right.
That's why it's huge. And then two, our jobs.
Yes. Yeah.
Like being a registered nurse doesn't matter where.
Yeah.
And being an x-ray tech, it doesn't matter where. Like if you're doing outpatients or you're doing ICU, like hospital-based stuff. We're medical athletes, man.
It's big time. Like, like being a medical athlete in a way, just because of how much we're on our feet.
Yes, dude.
How much we're involved with patient mobility. You know, like going back to my time as an ICU nurse, just first of all, how many steps a day that I averaged when I was working in the ICU? I'm talking about like at least 15,000, 16,
dude.
17,000 on a busy day, like close to 20. You know what I mean? And when like during COVID, you have like your respirator on and you have like everything else on, like it gets hot, it's hard to breathe, and you're in the codes. Hey, you're in the codes and you're hitting those compressions.
Yes, sir.
Bro,
And it's all about what? What is all about? Form.
Form. Oh yeah, form. Oh yeah, form, and then also like tempo, right?
Huge timing, yes.
Oh
dude.
yeah, because I mean, you want to make sure that you pump the heart through your compressions adequately to make sure that the blood is going where it's supposed to go and all that, right? So that's a huge thing. That's huge. And you'll know, like my ICU nurses out there, for those of y'all who have been in codes, I mean, not just ICU nurses, but anybody who's been in a code and you're on compressions and you step up, you got to keep going 100, 120 beats per compressions per minute. And you got to like stay consistent. And if you're falling off, they'll call you out. Be like, hey, it looks like you need a sub. And you're like a minute in.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh, goddamn. So I'm from my experience, man, I'm like, when we were like short staffed in the code, I'm telling you, like, hit a round of compressions, 2 minutes just straight, 10-second pulse check, and nobody else is around. Get back on it again. 2 minutes, pulse check. I'm hoping somebody's behind me, and I just gotta like push through it.
Yeah.
So I mean, like having some decent cardio, and then also like what I was saying before, just like moving patients, turning them, moving them from the bed to the CT table, for a CT scan, MRI, whatever it is. Just going through all that, even in just like one shift, like it'll put a little bit of work on you,
And then John, real quick, I've always had a question for you being a male nurse.
Yeah. Oh, I know
is
where
it true?
you're going.
Is it true?
Yeah, go ahead and ask it. Yeah.
Is it true you got to help all other nurses turn patients because you're strong?
A lot, yeah. I mean, well, not even just an ICU. I mean, bro, like you and me. Can we get a big strong nurse in here to help us? And listen, everybody has their strengths, right?
Yep.
And I mean, some people rely on us to help get patient from bed to table, then back to bed. Because I mean, listen, not every patient is like 150 pounds.
That too. Sometimes not even just being heavy. Sometimes they're medical condition.
Oh yeah, like
and it can be light.
Oh yeah,
but you got all sorts of things going on.
Right. So we'll make fun of people going like, oh, we need a big strong. But I mean, it's valid. It's valid, right?
Yeah.
So all those are just like reasons for us to like try to stay in shape. Try to have like some kind of workout routine. Try to go on a run or go on a hike. Like a lot of people, like I know, like go on hikes and stuff. Like get that cardio up. Eating a balanced diet, and I know this guy over here. This guy over here has a story. He has a story just from fitness. So just to give us some backstory, we started working together like back in 2022.
Yeah, man, time flies.
And
Shit.
so I mean, that's almost like 4 years ago already.
I'm hip.
So Diego and another technologist who was a traveler,
Shout out Lawrence.
shout out Lawrence, bro. You're like you're probably in the Midwest now, right?
Proud, man. He's everywhere. He's
doing
Mr.
his thing,
Worldwide.
man. He's doing his thing. So Lawrence, if you're watching this, bro, shout out to you, brother. Getting this, honestly, he got like a routine, like workout routine.
He got us hip to the gym.
He got us hip to that gym. So just giving you the story from my perspective, just because like I have to tell it. I'm there, and then fast forward to maybe like 2023ish. This was like maybe like at least like 2.5 years ago. Lawrence is there, with you. You're going to the gym after work, and then the day after the workout, like I'm hearing you go like, "Oh man, I can't feel my arms off of those push-ups," and like we were doing benching, doing a superset with push-ups, and I was like, "Oh man, this is crazy." So I'm like in my mind, I'm like, "Oh damn, okay." As myself as an intermediate lifter, like I have some experience. I've been seriously going to the gym since COVID. That was kind of like my outlet from all that stress, right?
Yeah, dude. I don't blame you, bro.
Huge thing. So I had like a little bit of a workout routine. I go to the gym on my off days about 3 times a week. We work 410s. And then I never really thought about using the gym that's like right down the road from us. But I knew it was there. And so like I ran into y'all and they were like, yeah. Like, yo, John, like you should sign up with us. Like if you're about lifting and stuff, like go get a workout with us. I'm like, okay. So whenever y'all go next, I'll go to the old office and I'll sign up. So that day comes, I go sign up. We all change to our gym clothes. We head in there. We get a good workout in. And we had like a really good thing going for like maybe like 2 or 3 months, right?
Yeah.
It was all 3 of us getting in there, hitting legs, hitting chest, hitting back, making some gains, right?
Big gains, bro.
But then unfortunately, our man Lawrence had to leave. He had to take a contract somewhere else, or no. He had to go to school.
Yeah.
In the Midwest, right? So I was like, damn,
You want to
bro,
do international travel? That's
something like that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, bro, like that's not as good as hanging with your boys and getting a
I
lift
know,
in. So
but hey,
come
money's
on,
money,
But
right?
okay, I get it. All right, cool, whatever. So then I turned to Diego. I was like, yo, like it looks like we got something like good going. So why don't we, hold ourselves accountable and get a little like routine going, right? Maybe like once a week, whenever you're available. Because I knew see the thing about Diego was he was in real good shape when he was like playing football.
Yes, man.
And so, life happens. You know what I mean? He had kids, and he had to go to school, and he had to work. So all that, it takes up your time. So you don't really have that much free time, right?
Yeah, because that was the thing. Like my eating habits, like I'll eat like responsibly, but I wouldn't change how I ate.
Right.
But then take away the exercise, too many calories.
Yeah. Yeah. So he was in like a little bit of a surplus, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, man, I just have to stay in the gym, man. So like, if you want to work out, bro, we'll play basketball here and there. We'll get a cardio. I'm like, oh, cool, whatever, fine.
Yeah, it was fun time.
So we started like our routine. We're meeting him after work, go through a shift, clock out, change to our clothes, head over to the gym. We're doing this like at least like once a week. And, we feel like we're making good progress. And then like a few weeks go by, a few months go by, we're still working. And then Diego's like, yo, like, hey, like this shirt, like, look at this shirt. It's not fitting the way it used to. Like it's fitting like pretty loose.
Yeah, I remember that morning was beautiful.
Hell
bro.
yeah. So I'm like, oh, so you're probably like losing a little bit of fat. Like you're losing a little bit of weight, right? He's like, yeah, I think so. I'm like, okay. How much do you think you weigh? He's like 250. I'm like,
You see even Alex, bro.
I'm like, what do you mean like 250? Like what do you mean? Like how much do you weigh? He's like, yeah, about there. I'm like, well, when was the last time you weighed yourself? And he hits me with, like last year. Like, wait. Like you never checked it since then? He's like, nah. Like I just like go off of how I feel. I was like,
Shout out to my big bags.
fine. All right, cool.
It's just a number, man. You can't put a number on feelings.
So
So he didn't know how much he weighed?
not at the time, no.
Nah, I'm not even gonna lie. I was using my football weight. I was like, I don't think I gained that much weight, so I should still be in the ballpark of like 250, 260. Like,
So he tells me that. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, if you're serious about like losing some body fat and you're trying to get your weight down, I mean, having a better idea how much you weigh is helpful. He's like, yeah, I guess you're right, but I don't know. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'm not gonna force you. Let's just keep doing our thing in the workout. Like you're making progress. So a few more months go by. We're still doing our thing. Like real tough shift. Doesn't matter. Clock out, change, head to the gym. We're doing this like once a week. A little bit of
no
basketball.
matter what happens
cardio.
that week, once a week.
still getting the gym time, right? Even with the busy schedule from him.
Yep. So I still do comedy, dog. I'm a busy guy.
Oh yeah, no, he's busy. So I'll say this: respect to him, respect to Diego, bro. Like his schedule is crazy. Like the way he's able to fit in even working out is respectable. So I commend you for that, brother. But
Appreciate it.
We're still doing our routine, right? Once a week, 3 more weeks, 3 more months go by, and we're actually making some like legitimate progress. Like me myself, like with squats.
Yeah,
bro.
Whew.
I remember.
I remember you telling me, bro.
I remember putting a 45 and a 25. I'm like, yo, I don't know if I could hit this, Diego. He's like, bro, just unlock, just open the gates, just open the gates, just get mad, just let the demons out. I'm like,
I literally said, hey, yo, John. Who are you right now?
Right. He's like, he would hit me with, yo, let's jump to the sea. Let's jump in the dirty south.
That's when you need some smelling salts.
Facts.
Literally, bro, hype John up. Because, he has the benefit of lifting with the linemen. And offensive, defensive.
Oh, yeah.
Big legs, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So I told John, those legs are getting inflated, bro. We're going to work.
So I went from like 185, like being like my max, to almost 300 pounds. Like I was squatting.
You hear that? One more time, John. Say it one more time.
295 pounds squatting. So, I mean, for like the experienced lifter, maybe not that much, but for me, I'm like, yo, I'm like making some serious progress.
I'm here.
And then for Diego, we're like hitting bench, and he's making gains with the bench press, and he's like, yo, John, I haven't hit this much since I was playing football back at Seneca. I was like, yo, like we're making freaking good progress, bro. Like
good memories.
I'm just like, yo, let's just keep doing it, and then we get on top about the weight thing again. I was like, yeah, man, like, my shirt is fitting tighter around the arms, but my shirt's fitting looser around the gut. Like, man, I feel like I'm losing belly fat. Like, I'm pretty sure like I'm getting shredded, bro. I'm like, okay, how much you think you weigh? Same shit as before. I'm like, yo, why don't you check your weight?
I'm 260, dog. Like, but I'm different. It's a different type of 260, right? Yeah. I went from a flappy 260, but now I'm a mountain of a 260,
right. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll give you this. When you're gaining muscle and burning fat, you may not notice that much of a difference in your weight change. Fine. But I'm still stressing to him. I'm like, brother, check your weight. Check your weight, bro, because you may not be as much as you think you are. He's like, I just go off of how I feel, dog. I just go off of how my clothes feel. Like, I don't like looking at numbers. I don't like math. I'm like, this has nothing to do with math, bro. You're just looking at the numbers. Because,
like, I associate that with, like, my bank account. You don't look at that number because it hurts,
The Pythagorean.
Pet massive. Fuck that.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right. You got it, bro. Just I hope that you'll take some time, because whole time he has a scale at home. He has
two.
A scale at home.
I have two,
he has
bro.
a scale at home, so he could just do it at home. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm not gonna force you. We're still gonna get in here and get our gains. He's like, all right, bet. Cool, whatever. So then, enter springtime last year.
The weigh-in.
Yeah. Last year, last spring, it starts to warm up.
The weigh-in, bro.
It starts to warm up. It's a Friday evening. We go into the gym. We get our shit done, get a good workout in, and then we're leaving. And then I hit him with the question one more time. I'm like, okay, so how much do you think you weigh? Because we were talking about like you losing weight and getting shredded and like getting in shape.
Yeah.
He's talking about his diet is getting better. Like the intermittent fasting.
Remember, I started yogurt too.
The yogurt with the blueberries and the granola. I was like, oh yeah. I mean, like you're doing your thing, like the intermittent fasting on the weekends and your off days. I was like, yo, do that. But how much do you think you weigh? He's like, no, I just go off of the vibes, dog.
259, John. 259, John.
So I'm like, okay, you know what? How about this? How much do you think you weigh right now? Like, your best guess. How much do you think you weigh right now? He's like 250, 255?
Yeah,
so
I remember, yeah.
So you're like, okay, so I'm like, like 255? He's like, yeah, 255. I'm like, okay, so how about this? There's a scale in pre-op. And the pre-op area where we work up our patients for like for our procedures, right?
Craziest shit, bro.
So I was like, okay, you know what? It's Friday evening. You're telling me that you weigh 255. Man. So how about this? You'll go home. You'll do your routine the same as usual. Don't change your diet. Don't change your exercise. Don't change anything at all for Saturday and Sunday. And then when we come in on Monday, you work on Monday, right? He was like, yeah. I was like, bet. I work on Monday as well. So we'll meet up Monday morning.
And you told me to skip breakfast just that one time, right?
No.
You said not to eat anything before I got on the scale.
Oh, Monday morning.
Yeah.
Well, Did I say that?
Yeah, because remember I hit you with
Oh, no. Yeah. Well, yeah, because we were going to weigh. And then I was going to be like, yo, eat breakfast after.
Exactly, after the weigh-in, yeah.
Listen to this shit. So, so I'm like, so that was the plan, right? So I was like, all right, so you'll do that. Don't change anything over the weekend. And then once we meet up on Monday, we'll make this shit happen. So we go home, weekend passes, Monday morning comes, I go to work, I clock in, and in my mind, I'm like, this guy probably forgot. So I'm walking around the department, I'm putting my stuff away, and then I see him, he sees me, we lock eyes.
It is not just any look, bro.
Bro, it's the I know what's going on eyes, and I know that you know that I know that you know what we're doing, right?
Yeah, it's the type of look like we've seen some shit.
Yeah,
we're about to say the same thing, but instead of saying it, we give that cowboy look, bro.
You don't need the words to describe what we're thinking because you could look at our eyes and you know what I'm thinking.
It's like one of those nods. That same thing. Just
So he sees me, I see him, we go, we shake.
Firm handshake.
He hits me. He hits me with the, "You ready, brother?" I was like, "Oh, I'm ready. I'm just glad you remembered." He's like, "You ready to go?" I'm like, "You ready to go to pre-op?" He's like, "All right, let's do it." So
That's where we have the scale. So we have
a scale there in our pre-op area.
Did you have any inclination that you're gonna fail this?
Brother, man.
I know he didn't. No. He didn't. He did not.
He doesn't know because I'm I'm gonna let him finish. I'm gonna do a little reset on my.
We'll give you your point of view after, right? So I was like, okay, he remembered. So I told him, I was like, yo, we have a scale that works in the pre-op area, and we measure the weight of like our pediatric patients, some of our adult patients, because some of our medications that we give during the procedures are kind of weight based, especially for our pediatric patients.
Absolutely,
so we have to make sure that the scale is accurate, which it is. So I'm like, all right, bet.
Unfortunately,
yeah. So we go over to pre-op and we're heading to the scale. But real quick, so to take it back to Friday, I told him, I was like, hey, you think you weigh 255, right? He's like, yeah. So I was like, okay, let me test how confident he is in that weight measurement. I was like, so how about this? If you step on the scale and your margin of error is 5 pounds. So if you're above 255 and below 260, or above 250 and below 255 in that range, then you win. But if you're above 260 or below 250, then I win. He's like, oh, that's no problem. That's no problem.
Lock that in.
I was like, why?
Lock that in.
I was like, why do you say that? He's like, I've never been above 260. Like 260 is the heaviest I've ever been. I was like, oh, okay. So you shouldn't have a problem winning this. He's like, yeah. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But I know I'm not over 260, bro. I'm not over 260.
And while we're having this conversation, we got legit patients being worked up by other nurses.
Oh yeah.
It is like and people are hearing the discussion because I don't whisper.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, we have to try to stay quiet because like there are outpatients being worked up, and we'll just like go in there and get the weight, and then we'll dip. He's like, all right, bet. So we go over there. I'm like, all right, scale's right there. It's on. Make sure you take your phone out, take your shoes off, make sure all you have is your scrubs on. The scrubs we wear are like pretty light, right? So it's not going to make too much of a difference. So he steps on the scale and I'm facing him and I'm not seeing the number. So he's looking at the number and he's waiting for it to generate because it takes a few seconds on that scale. And he looks at me and he looks at the number and he looks at me. He's like, yo, John, I think there's like an issue with the scale. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like,
but it was like, legit. It was legit though. It was legit.
No. Like I see the look on his face, and he's like kind of confused / concerned. He's like, yo, John, I think there's an issue with the scale. Like it won't go past 131. I was like, 131? Like I know he weighs more than 131 pounds. So I was like, yeah, take a look. So I go over and I look at it, and as soon as I see the number, I see the units that it's in. He thought it was in pounds, but the whole time it was in kilograms. This shit was in kilograms. And I'm like, oh, yo, it's in kilograms, brother. And I whispered to him, it's in kilograms. And he goes like this. Oh. Yo, I swear, just the most defeated, just like the oh, just looking down.
Because I had to do math. I'm like, fuck, I know the math.
I did the math already. I did the math already, bro. So if y'all don't know,
Very important part.
If you want to convert kilograms to pounds, you have to take the kilogram number and multiply it by 2.2.
2.2.
So you go on your calculator, type in 131 times 2.2, you'll get your answer in pounds. And that's what I did. He was like, "Oh, well, how much is that?" I was like, "Okay, hang on." So I type it in, and I turn the phone around and I show him, and his face went from like kind of sure to just like unsure, confused, sort of concerned at the same time. And he's like this. He's like, he's looking at me like, sorry, hang on. He said, all I had was a bagel this morning. I'm like, yo, like a bagel's gonna make a difference in this situation. That Joe said 288 pounds.
Is this what they mean when they call it an everything bagel?
Bro, 288 pounds. And he said, all I had was a bagel. I'm like, bro. So of course we're expected to stay quiet in pre-op, bro, and I'm losing it. I'm dying. He's like, wait, before we leave, why don't you like step on the scale and make sure it's right? I'm like, fair. So I get on the scale. I already know how much I weigh. I weigh about 209, 210. And that in kilograms is like 97 or 97 point something. And that's what I saw when I stepped on the scale. I was like, yeah, this was right, bro. I think I won the bet. I don't even remember what we bet or if we bet anything. Just because,
I don't even remember. That shit just threw the whole day off.
Oh my god! When he hit, when that realization set in, when he saw when he knew it was in kilograms, he said, "Oh."
And I was like, "Fuck, I forgot. This is a hospital."
Bro.
But it was 2 L's in one because I thought I was like, did I break it? Because I'm like, if this is in pounds, that's the limit.
Oh my god!
So I was like, I broke the machine, and I know I'm gonna be large.
No, bro. So the probably the funniest part about that wasn't even like that moment. So like we get off the scale, we get our stuff together, and then we head out, and then we like do our cases, right?
Yeah.
Knock out a couple cases, and then it's lunchtime. So I swing by the break room, and something smells good. It smells like fried food. And so I can smell it outside the break room door. And I peek my head in there. I know it's him. And I see what he has in there. He has some like chicken fingers and fries.
You're damn right.
and I see it in there. He's just like sitting there, and I look over. I'm like, yeah, what you got there, bro? He's like, without missing a beat, that 288 special. It pops it on the table.
Hey, bro.
Oh my god, bro. I couldn't hold it in, bro.
And then it gets even funnier. So then that day we're like, hey, yo, cut the malarkey. We're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna fucking hit it. And we had some genuine crazy workouts.
Oh,
Fast forward, like it was like a month or two. We go back to the same shit. But this time I'm like, nah, bro. I know I'm 280. Gotta be. We'll go back to pre-op.
Oh yeah.
We walk fast too. We're like, we're getting this data. We know we fucking.
So Diego, he's like, yo, let me check my weight again. I swear I lost weight.
And then John's like, we had to. We were going
absolutely
crazy.
had to.
Like we hit PRs.
I swear I studied.
Literally, bro. Like I was hitting PRs on the bench and all the other machines.
He's giving me the breakdown. He's like, yeah, man, like my diet's been clean. I've been doing cardio. I've been running on the treadmill. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. I'm like, okay, hell yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely lost weight. So we go over pre-op real quick. Bruh, step on the scale.
Same number, bro.
131 on the scale.
And then same thing for the control variable. I'm like, John, get on the scale just to make sure it still works.
Same shit.
All right, cool.
Same shit.
But needless to say, fitness is important, bruh.
Fitness, very important, man. I mean, listen, like that was just like Diego's story. Like it's hilarious. Bruh. It's funny.
Exactly. And then too, the only even thing is like, oh, he's fat shaming. Nah, bruh.
No.
If we didn't go to the gym, we wouldn't have all the funny shenanigans that go down in the gym.
100%.
And that morning, bro, was the laugh of the month, bro.
My god!
Because the nurses there were like, "What's going on?"
Yeah. Everybody else was in the break room, like, "Yo, what's so funny? What's so funny?" I can barely get through the story, bro. Oh my lord!
It was the story of the month, bro.
But the lesson from that is to, no matter what you do when you work in healthcare, especially for us,
Yeah, man.
is you're on your feet all the time. You know, you're helping move patients. You're moving about. You're, you know, kind of moving in just in ways that exert a lot of energy. You know,
Yeah.
from 7 a to 7 p or 7 a to 5 p.m. or, you know, whatever it is for you. It's good. It's really helpful to have a level of fitness that can just help carry you and also maintain your energy to get through the shift. You know what I mean?
And then too, our area, we take calls, so our shift sometimes doesn't end.
Yeah,
So you need to
yeah.
have strong legs just to support yourself.
Yeah.
And then have all that nutrition. So when you're going on starvation mode, you got some reserves that are helpful. And then too, you got to stay fit to survive other parts of your life, like being a parent.
100%.
That's what I was huge for me to getting back into the gym, because I was tired of my shift kicking my ass, and when I get home, I got no energy in the tank to play with my kids. And I'm like, yo, if I cut some weight, I'm gonna have more energy because my body will be more equipped to handle the shift. And then
Right.
since the shift is lighter because my workout's more intense, now when I get home, I can genuinely have fun with my kids and not be so exhausted. So that's why it's important to have a good balanced training session, so you're actually getting stronger, not just maintaining.
Right.
Because you want to get
Right.
strong, so then you have more energy to take out the kids. And then when you are experiencing a moment where you're exhausted with the kids, you're going to be like, hey, yo, just like in the gym, just keep pushing. So that's why it's important. You instill that mental strength
Yep.
that you wouldn't get until you go on a fitness journey.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
And,
yeah.
and then part of why I don't check the numbers is because at the end of the day, as long as I'm at the gym hitting and giving a genuine workout, not half-assing it,
Right.
I don't really want
That's
the
the
number.
key.
But I
That is
understand
the
you got to track progress. So that
Yeah.
part I understand from a science standpoint. But for me, and as all the big backs out there, just get in the gym, bro.
Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, as part 1 and 2 of 3 of the Big Back Brigade that we got to
Yes.
work. Shout out Marquise.
Shout out Marquise Archie. Shout out to being a dad.
Shout out to being a dad.
He's a
He had his
dad, part
baby
of the-
girl
officially the Big
on
Back.
Thursday, I think it was.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah. So
dude.
congrats to him, Marquise. If you're hearing this, man, congrats to you, big
Congrats
bro.
to you, brother.
Did your thing. So we're the Big Back Brigade. So we know how it is to like want to eat and also just like
Absolutely.
embrace in the indulgence of having like good food. Like I love good food. I love like high calorie stuff just because of the experience, you know.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, see, the thing is, for me, I tried my best to offset it with just like make sure I stay with my exercises,
Yes.
make sure I stay with my cardio, my lifting, all that stuff. And again, like Diego said, none of this to fat shame anybody, but just from a standpoint of encouragement, like,
Yeah.
hey, just, you know, try to start some kind of movement.
Yeah.
For me, I say movement is motivation, you know, move in a certain way that gets your heart pumping, you know, that gets some cardio going, whether it's like lifting 5 pounds or 50 pounds, it doesn't even matter. Just like do something that kind of, you know,
Yeah, and
get
it's
your body
rewarding
right.
too. Like you could probably agree with me. Like, you know, after a good ass workout, when you sit down and watch your favorite show, it feels better.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause
you feel
you're
way
like-
better. You feel
feel
way,
better.
way,
Like,
way,
oh,
way,
hey,
way
I actually
better.
I got
Yeah.
a good pump. I feel relaxed, and now I can throw my legs up and enjoy my show. Like, to me, that's dope for me, especially. I love to play video games.
Yeah.
So after our crazy ass workout session, when I can't feel my legs, I'm like, bet now I can get on RuneScape and then earn it. I'm like, I did a good workout. I helped save people. Now I can sit back and relax.
100%.
And have my water bottle next to it. I'm chilling.
There you go.
So that's all we want to do. Just encourage fitness, better yourself, not just how you look, just for your mental. And that's kind of what we do about Mark Prep, man.
Yeah,
So this
man.
is another wrap up
Yeah, man.
episode for y'all.
Yes,
so
sir.
just like and subscribe. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. And if you have a healthcare worker, please send us some love and refer us, because we're out here just to get us going, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And hopefully motivate y'all to get some new PRs.
Yeah, man.
motherfucker.
Hey, signing off. Mark Prepped. Make healthy choices. Well,
Yeah, and see you next time.
see y'all next time, bro.